Hello everyone! Here, I'll show you an experiment that involves the properties of water. Let's get started. So here, all you need is a measuring glass, piece of cardboard, this will serve as a lid, and water. So now, if I put a lid on a cup and turn it upside down, what happens when I let go? The lid falls. Of course, it will fall because of the gravity. Now, what if I put the water in a cup and put the lid on top and turn it upside down, and this time the lid stays. It defies gravity and it stays really well. I can even shake it. The cup and the lid doesn't fall out. Oops. How does the experiment work? The reason this experiment works is because of air pressure. Air pressure is the weight of column of air pushing down on an area. While we cannot feel it, the air is heavy. The weight of the air pushing down on all objects on the earth is the same as the combined weight of three cars. The reason we don't feel this external weight is that the molecules in air push evenly in all directions, up, down, sideways, diagonal. In this experiment, the air pushing up from underneath the paper is strong enough to overcome the weight of the water pushing down on the paper. Because of air pressure pushing up on the card, and the card will stay on the glass and the water will not spill out. Do note that while the paper will stay for a while, the paper will become saturated and it will fall eventually. The second is pepper scatter. Pour water into a plate, shake some pepper in the water surface. So now, if you put a drop of dishwashing liquid on cotton buds, and then dip it into the pepper, and the pepper in water will rush to the outer edges of the dish. Why does dish soap break surface tension? Soap molecules are composed of long chains of carbon and hydrogen atoms. This separates the water molecules from each other. Since the surface tension forces become molecules, decrease the surface tension. That's it. Next experiment is so-called elephant toothpaste. All you need is hydrogen peroxide, 1 cup of measuring cup, food color, a dishwashing liquid, and yeast. And last is the warm water. That's it. So now, 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide, add some 2 lunches of dishwashing liquid. And then add some food color. Mine is red, so you can use any kind of color that you want. And then add some warm water. Mix it together with yeast because it will serve as a catalyst. Elephant toothpaste will show you as a foamy substances. I mean foamy substance caused by the rapid decomposition of hydrogen peroxide using potassium iodide or yeast and warm water as a catalyst. The reaction proceeds will depend on the concentration of hydrogen peroxide. Let's see what will happen here. Let's mix it together. You probably saw lots of bubbles and foam in this activity. What makes the foam appear? When the hydrogen peroxide comes into contact with the yeast, it starts breaking down into water and oxygen. Oxygen is a gas and therefore wants to escape the liquid. The dish soap that you added to your reaction, however, traps these gas bubbles, forming a foam. The reaction continues as long as there is some oxygen peroxide and yeast left. Once one of them runs out, it stops making new foam. If you tried the activity without dish soap, the reaction probably will still make bubbles but not foam. So as you can see it's cool and there's a lot of bubbles and foam. That's it. Thank you for watching.